Yo, I'm the type of person, right? I just give you an example of a little story time. So, when I was younger, my goal in life was to be an artist, right? Like more specifically, cartoon, comic books. Like, my goal in life was to draw Spider-Man for a living, right? Like I wanted to be a comic book artist. And I would sit and draw for hours and hours in class. I'd just be drawing and drawing and drawing, and I would draw Wolverine, draw Spider-Man, and everybody always said it was so good and stuff. Well, my class that I excelled in school was art. And I always did really good in art. I like paint, pastels, whatever. I would always kill it in art. Well, one day, I did a little oil pastel drawing, and it got put in a show from the school and got all kinds of awards and shit. And I didn't even think it was that good, because it's not even my style of stuff. I like to draw Wolverine and Spider-Man. So they were like, we want to invite you to a special arts class. So my mom was like, yeah, you should do it, yada yada. So I did it, right? So I walked in the first day of the special arts class. I walked in, and there was a kid sitting there. I'll never forget. As soon as I walked in the door, I looked over, and there was a kid there drawing Spider-Man. And this drawing was 10 times to 20 times better than anything I had ever done in my life. This picture of Spider-Man he drew. And he was just drawing it fast. He was just banging it out, the drawing, like a freaking, like a real comic book artist would. That's how good he did this shit. It was so dope, this drawing of Spider-Man. 10 times, 20 times better than anything I could have ever did. And, I learned a lot that day. I would get bad grades in school because I was drawing Spider-Man and shit all day. And, that's different poses and different positions and different, styles and shit like that. I would just try and try and try, and this kid drew the dopest Spider-Man I had ever seen quickly. He had a way bigger concept of it than I did. And that's kind of how I look at like that. I quit being an artist that day. I quit the class and everything, because all I really cared about drawing wise was drawing comics. I didn't care about art like that. I cared about comic books and shit like that. So that's kind of that day I realized that I ain't no artist. Real artist, that's not me. I'm not a real artist. I'm artistic. I'm very artistic, but I'm not an artist.